Peace and love, family and friends, naysayers, whomever. My name is Leon Wheeler Jr., and this is Master Making in Motion. And today's brief talk will be about who is God. Well, I'm God. And I believe that you are God. I believe that we are gods. Now, the first God that I've had the pleasure of meeting was my mother. My mother took care of me when I was not able to take care of myself. She fed me, she cleaned me, and she clothed me. She took care of all my needs. She was the example, my example, the only real example that I know of what unconditional love looked like. And she taught me to love in return. She, without a doubt, was the first God I have had the pleasure of meeting and knowing. My father, he also stood as a God. These two individuals were the big people in my household. These were the giants. As a child, that's what I saw them as, giants. And they cared for me. They looked out for me. So these are the first gods that I've ever known. First gods that I was introduced to, I had the pleasure to know, to grow from, to explore the world. I learned my viewpoint basically through them. And I was ushered into the world, and they were my guide. Later, I was introduced to another God. This particular God was the God of the Bible. And this God had a son, so they say, and this son became a God made manifested in human form. Excuse me. Now, this God that I'm talking about, I was able to see images of him. They had pictures of this God, the Son of God, the Son God. And it was a white man with stringy hair. It was a white man. And I was told that this particular individual died for my sins. That I was born in sin and he died for my sin. Go figure. I was born in sin. I was born unclean. I was born sinful. I was born in sin. Deep. That's very deep. So this is the first God, well, actually the second God that I met, that I was introduced to. That was deep to me. Definitely deep to me today. So through my trials and my travels, I've developed a different viewpoint about who God is. As I said, I'm God. Now, I really didn't want to talk about this because I realized that there's a lot of individuals, they take that to heart. They take this type of a conversation to heart. And I didn't want to be disliked by anybody. I don't want to be vilified. I don't want to be viewed because in a negative way because I don't believe what you believe. I don't want you to turn your back on me or lose hope or faith in my ability to be just to be a brother to you. I didn't want to possibly be judged and possibly secretly thought about in a way that's truly negative, nor do I want or wanted any harm to come to me secretly by you because of my views. So this was a very delicate subject matter to tackle. But it was a subject matter that must be in, it must, I had no choice. I call myself a God, so at least I have to express to you my perception of that. I can't lie, I can't hide, I have to be honest because that's what it's about. So I'm on a limb. I didn't want to speak about your God. So again, I say I'm a God. Now, I'm not the God that created the solar system, the universe. I didn't create the stars. I don't take that claim. However, I know for a fact that I have the ability to help us become stars on Earth. I have the ability to motivate the sisters, the women, to be the glow, to demonstrate the glow of the moon. I have the ability to help my young brothers feel like turn into the sun or sons with the ability to warm the hearts of other individuals. Is that not a creator? Is that not a God? I think it is. So without a doubt, I perceive myself as a God, as a creator. I can create whatever reality I want to live in, my reality, within reason. I'm not talking about any mumbo jumbo or sci-fi or hocus pocus or extreme miracle type extravaganzas. I'm not talking about walking on water. I'm talking about within reason, realistically speaking. No, I do not believe it's at all possible for a woman to be impregnated by a spirit, to have a child without the aid of a seed from a man. I don't think it's possible. I don't see it. I don't see it possible for an individual to walk on the river or on water or to split a sea. I don't see these things to be possible. It does not happen, so why would I believe they happen? Now, if you want to say they're metaphors to something, then say that. But literally speaking, it sounds like a sci-fi movie. But I say to you that you can create the reality that you want. I've created. I created this book, these two books. I am the creator of these books. Okay, play with words. That's what you do. You play with words. Book is Code and Ethics for Up and Coming Players. I wrote that book. The contents inside is mine, from my mind. The vision was a vision that I had. And you can get it. It's a good book. You need it. It's a good book. This book can help you become a great parent, a better parent. That's what the book is. Code and Ethics for Up and Coming Player. The theme of the book is becoming a master, mastering your own universe, mastering yourself. That's what the theme is. That's what I'm about as a God, man, God. Yes, I'm a God. I am a creator, and I create every day. And at this particular time in my life, what I'm creating, what I'm striving to create is all positive, nothing negative. I want to see us grow. I want to see us develop to become the greatest human beings that we can be. Second rendition, King, a master in the making. This is a blueprint. These are great books. I created them. A God on earth. Not in the stratosphere, not in the orbits, right here on earth. That's what we are, gods on earth. The difference between you and I is I take full responsibility for what's going on in my life, what I'm thinking, what I desire, what I want, what I don't want. That's God. You deny it. That's okay. You have the right to believe whatever you choose to believe. If it makes you a better human being, a great individual, then that's fine. That's what it's about. Being the best human being that you can be. I love that word, be. That be word is power to me. That's why I use it. I'm not be, but I strive to be the greatest human being that I can fathom in my imagination. That's a God. That's a man God, a God man. The language that I use purposely is language to enrich me, to uplift me, to empower me to be the best human being that I can be on this earth. To strive for perfection. But in all honesty, I think we are perfect. The concept of God is that I possess, that I believe in. It's so man, it's it's larger than I wish to share with you at this particular time. It's more entailed. It's too much more information. Uh, it's all over the place. But in a nutshell, it's taking full responsibility, claiming to be the vision that I embody, the vision that I want to see. Again, I'm God on earth. I'm a God on earth. Again, I didn't make the sun. I didn't make the stars. But I can make stars. I can motivate. I can create. I'm God. You're God. You don't believe it. But your books even said. Your book said, ye are gods. The Quran say vicegerents on earth, meaning rulers, creators. Yeah, that's what we are. We're gods. He, she, God, and goddesses. That's what we are. That's what I believe. And when you make such a claim, it put forth a lot of responsibility. I was going to use the word pressure, but it's really not pressure. But it could be perceived as pressure. But it puts responsibilities in your hands that you have to demonstrate, that you want to demonstrate, that you are encouraged and motivated to demonstrate on a higher altitude. That you're striving to be the best that you can be. First and foremost, for yourself. And we know that while being our best, individuals are watching us and they are either growing from it or possibly deteriorating from what you do. I want my example to be positive. Now, my language might not be so lovely, so inviting, because to be honest, you're not no soft people. I mean, and that's really where I've been going wrong. I've been trying to talk to you all without offending you, but at the same time, I'm offending myself. But I don't want to. I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to argue with you. I'm not trying to change you. I just want the best for us. Now I'm gonna say this for myself. I can honestly say, through my years of growth, striving to become better and better and better, I'm at my best. I am at my best. I have no ill feelings towards anyone. And I know that there are many of you that have ill feelings towards me. And basically, you're probably going to grow even more because of what I just said. about your Jesus, about the miracles, about my belief, about me calling myself God, and dare not, I call you that too. Oh no, that's something that you definitely don't want to accept. And I get it. I understand. I've been there, done that. I've been studying myself so much that I see all the imperfections in the world. Oh, that sounds like a hell of a claim to make, but I see it. I've been blessed. I've earned, in my opinion, the right to make such a claim. Because what you believe and what you're going through, I've been through, and maybe even to some extent on a greater level. And I've digested it and dissected it, is better said. I dissected, I've cut it up in little pieces and looked at it all, and I'm figured it out and put pieces over here, so I get back with that, and pieces over there, and I then did my due diligence. Now, I can tell you about a whole lot of stuff, but I can definitely tell you about my particular growth. And if you're being honest with yourself, you got to admit that you see it too. I'm not evil. I'm not, I mean, and again, I'm not totally healed from the damage that's been perpetuated and perpetrated against me. No, I'm not. It's almost impossible. But I fight diligently every day, striving to be better and better and better and better and better. I'm striving to build a legacy. I want to leave this world a better place than when I came. So this is a positive book. It's not negative. There's nothing negative about this. There's nothing negative about this. There's nothing negative about that. This is positive information. This is what you call love talk. Me calling myself a God is positive. I'm not a God of confusion. I'm not trying to fight you. I'm trying to love you. I'm trying to be love. I'm living my life to be love made manifest. This is my strive as a God, as a God man, a man God. I love the language. And I see you as equal. I'm not above. The only difference, if there is a difference, and there is a difference, is our belief about what I'm saying. You say no, I say yay. You say no, I say yay. I said, this is my reality. And I love it. And I embrace it. And I want it for you. I want for my brother what I want for myself. I've studied many religions, many philosophies, many concepts. Why? Because I wanted the best that everybody has to offer. And I want it from you. When I talk to whomever I talk to, I listen and I pay attention. And what's good in my opinion, that's going to make me better, make me greater, I'll take it. If I can't use it, I'll give it back. That's reality. That's my reality. That's my reality. And every small step is a great achievement. And I'm getting greater every day. And it's been a struggle because, again, most of the people that I know, unfortunately, they don't believe what I believe. So it's a struggle to communicate my belief with people that I know in a way that they can accept it, that they be willing to accept it, and not have any hidden motivation to harm me or to, because that's what happened to anybody that I think that's trying to do. That's many of our heroes. And I'm not saying I'm a hero, but I strive to be the best individual that be that a hero, that's what I want to be. I want to be, if all possible, and why shouldn't it be? Why shouldn't I feel that it's possible for me to be in the arena, in the clubhouse, with great figures? I'm not going to even, I mean, I'm going to say, hey, Jesus and Moses and Muhammad and Buddha, man, I mean, you name it. And then even on a more earthly reality, we could say Malcolm excuse me, and King, Malcolm and Martin, excuse me. So yeah, I want to be in that arena. I want to be around. I want to leave this world better than I came. I want to add. I want to be a benefit. I want to aid in our growth. That's my vision. That's really always been my vision. I didn't know how to do it at one point. And I've always said it over and over again, and I'm sure some of you all may have heard me say this, the ones, people who may listen to this, who know me, that I just didn't know what to do. Nobody never taught me. It was in my spirit. It was in my heart. My intentions was always great. My actions spoke different, but I was in the right place in my heart. So I don't want to stay here very much. I just wanted you all to hear my position about who God is to me. And I think you know, I kind of gleamed over it. I didn't go too far down the rabbit hole because it's a lot more. It's deeper than this. It's deeper than what I just shared with you. And I want to share more with you, and I will, and I plan to. But I want you to know that I'm not trying to convert you. I'm not trying to make you believe what I believe. I'm just saying, believe what you want to believe, but just think for yourself. You know, put forth an effort. Open up your mind. Think outside the box, because the box is what's traditionally known. That's my opinion. In the Matrix, I think they call it that's the blue pill. The red pill is to see things for what they really are. The blue pill is just to stay where you at, just to be content and play by the rules that's been afforded you, that's been given to you. Don't challenge it. Don't challenge. Stay within the framework. Don't go outside that box. If I said anything that was beneficial to you, I ask that you share it. You know, like and share. I ask that you subscribe to my channel because with your help, the channel can grow, and I can share my particular brand of. I don't really want to call it philosophy, but we can call it that. My understanding, my particular trials and tribulations, and my growth, my positive growth, my love for my fellow man and sister, my love for humanity, for all that exists. I'm playing my part to the best of my ability. And with your help, I'll get better. And I'll motivate you, and we'll motivate each other to get better, and we'll grow, and we'll do what we need to do. I ask that you all again go to Amazon.com or Barnes & Noble, order my books. They're hardback, softback, and you can get it Audible. Codes and Ethics for Up and Coming Player, King and Master in the Making. Subscribe to my channel, like, share, and I thank you for your time and your consideration. Strive to be the best example that you can fathom in your mind about yourself. Simply be.